I mean, we do see a new team coming in, Poseidon. Actually haven't seen any of these players play in the losers finals, so maybe they'll live up to the potential against Zero Ground. Take us away, Fox.
Let's see what they can do. It's going to be Irrational getting the first kill onto Death Drone. Very, very nice. Irrational finds a frag, but Farvel for Poseidon gets a frag on the board, but Zero Ground have got the bodies on the point here at the moment. Oh no, in fact, it's going to be Poseidon who bully themselves back there. So well done to Fake Dan, takes down Jameems, but Dr. Huddy coming in across the board, getting a frag as well. So Poseidon just starting to get a little bit of a stack happening here. Dr. Huddle does find two, but so does Jameems, and just applies the brakes to that Rampage. Now, Zero Ground, the point is back in their control, but McEwen very, very low HP. He was going for the TDM there. Death Drone comes in, takes down Logic, the 3 quick frags on the board here for Zero Ground. Make it the 4th as Jameems swats Favril out of the air. And Zero Ground comfortably now building up a bit of a stack on this point. It's not a Vivid Obsidian-esque blowout, but it's a point stack nevertheless. It's about a 300 lead for them, but as we head into the second point, Zero Ground again, they're already there.
And they are indeed, and Poseidon already, you know, it's the first point's very hard to decide on, but maybe we'll see some action coming through here. We've seen Death Drum before, I believe so, and now the pushes are going to be happening here. 43 seconds left, and now they are still holding on to this point here. Poseidon is actually struggling to even keep on to the point, but now the pinches are going to be coming through here. Favril is actually going to be waiting for the push and a perfect opportunity, but Irrational actually going to be bursting him away. Now it's up to Jameems and Irrational to try to clutch this out and fake them. Actually going to be a little bit overwhelmed that the push is coming through here. And now Poseidon has given up their spot at the point here, as Dr. Huddle is also going to be pushing with Fake Dam to the point here. Logic going to be hit up a little bit here, and Jameem's going to be going back and forth against Fake Dam here, and McEwen going for another peek, and Dr. Huddle also going to be taken down. McEwen with a nice 3-piece coming through as well. And man, this guy does not stop fragging, I must say. But now we are headed into the third point here with Poseidon already on it. How will they hold against Zero Ground?
It is the double walls, and they're set up pretty comfortably at the moment, but Dr. Huddle just exposes himself way too much. Got the frag onto Logic, but McEwen does the rest, and now Zero Ground. This is where they can cement their victory. If Poseidon are not careful, the game will get away from them here. Dr. Huddle gets a frag. Favril finds 2. Very, very nicely done, and now Poseidon managed to take the point back here from Zero Ground. This is exactly what the Dr. Huddle ordered. Now, 30 seconds remaining on the point. Fake Dam finds one, but Jameems sweeps across this point, jukes it out with Fake Dam, and the LMG on LMG. It will be Fake Dam who wins out, and Death Drone will get the point stack. And have a look at the abuse of verticality, just peeking over the top of the walls there. And now with 13 seconds remaining, it will be a firm hold. No, it will be Zero Ground, in fact, pushing them off. I think Jameems just didn't actually see Favril there. Didn't really know what was going on, but it will be Zero Ground now, who does have the point back for the final 5 seconds. As we head into the final stage, it will be their lead, but Poseidon are there and waiting.
And now we are going to be at the last point. Poseidon have to hold on to this point for as long as they can here. Now the pushes are going to be very overwhelming. Come from the Death Drone, also going to be taken down. Nice kill come from Jameems as well. The flicks are crazy coming from him as well. Nice spray transfer as well. And now Logic and McEwen are going to be on the point here. Dr. Huddle right behind them, but he is going to be taken down by McEwen there. 37 seconds left. Poseidon have to still push onto the site here and get the frags that they need. And Logic still going to continue to stay alive for the team here. And Favril is going to be taken down by Logic. Logic still continues to frag here. Death Drone is going to be on the site. Jameem's getting the frag onto Death Drone as well. 22 seconds left, and now Zero Ground is going to be all over the site. And Favril does spot out Jameem's there. Going to get a kill there. Logic coming through with a 3-piece as well, but Death Drone also gets a 2K.
Ooh.
Irrational comes through with the frag at the end there onto Death Drone. And with almost double the amount of points that Poseidon has, Zero Ground is going to be taking the first round very comfortably.
Yes, it will be. It was that last point it all came down to at the end there, Doge, and I think Zero Ground just were able to get it on lock. It was very, very close, but then double walls came up, and basically it was anybody's game from there. But Zero Ground, they had it for long enough. Poseidon, even though they managed to wrestle it back, they just didn't hold it for long enough. They didn't have the stack that they needed, and Zero Ground continued to dominate here. You can see McEwen leading the charge here with 20 frags for Zero Ground. Everybody else on 17, so it's a team effort for sure. But into this next round, we go. There's the first map here of this best of 3, Poseidon versus Zero Ground.
Favril actually going to be on the flank, and everyone for Poseidon is going to be on the flank. This actually might almost work out, but Jameem's getting a 2K at the end. It has definitely ruined it there. 44 seconds still remain here. Death Drone is going for the push. He's going to get the entry and the second one as well, but McEwen getting some nice trades through as well. but it is going to be Poseidon at the end actually getting it through. And finally, they have capitalized on the point for once in their life here. And Irrational going to go for the peek here. Logic and Jimmy both finding one as well. And Fake Them going to be still going to be remaining on the site here. Mikio and finding a double frag onto the site there. Now with 20 seconds left, they're still going to be holding onto the site here. Dr. Huddle is going to go for the push. Can't find anything off of that. And now Zero Ground has been holding this site pretty comfortably so far, as they are still continuing to wait for an interaction to come from Poseidon there, and they are going to get that. Favio going for the push. He's only going to find one before he's going to be ultimately taken down by McEwen there, as we are headed into the second point with nobody actually going to be on it. It's going to be Zero Ground.
Yeah, they're there and waiting already, and that wasn't a very fruitful point there on the market. You can see McEwen does take down Favreal, but Death Drone is there and waiting. But meanwhile, back onto the point, it will be Zero Ground, who have the bodies where they need them. 3 kills coming across the board there. Very, very nicely done indeed. Clean work here. Look at the way they're just able to hold this site, but they haven't got bodies on the point. That's what's costing them at the moment. They're just getting a little bit too forward, a little bit ahead of themselves, and they are just slowly but surely, costing themselves valuable points. They do have the lead here, so you can argue that they do have that slight amount of buffer, but for most of this point, it must be said, Zero Ground have only had one body stacking it. So it hasn't been the most, the most bountiful harvest on this point so far, but down long, Poseidon tried to mount a counter-offensive, but it's just not to be because Zero Ground are turreting. Very, very nice, but as I say that, Fake Dam goes very, very deep onto Jameem's. But speaking of, that's exactly what they wanted because they're waiting at double walls.
Double walls indeed, and now Zero Ground's going to be on the side here. This is already dangerous for Poseidon. They have to make anything work off of this, but Jameem's already posing as a threat is going to be taking down Dr. Huddle. And now, still, Zero Ground is still going to be on the third point here, and Irrational going to be on the flank as well, and my goodness, it is a slaughterhouse out here for Zero Ground. Look at the kill differential so far. 117 versus 78, and now that really proves to them how many more pushes and retakes they actually done better than Poseidon here. 27 seconds left. Once again, Dr. Huddle does win it out at the end there. Now, Death Drone is going to be on the site. Irrational is going to be very low on HP, but Death Drone successfully getting the trade off as well. Now it is going to be a 4-man stand coming from Poseidon here. Logic continue to hit these flips. Gets one on the Death Drone as well. And Favio is also going to be taken down. And Dr. Huddle only finding one before he gets ultimately eliminated from the site there. And Death Drone going for a disruption there as well. Only finds one before he is taken down. And now we're going to be at the last point.
Final point, 1,000-point lead here for Zero Ground. They're playing TDM styles, that's for sure. They didn't need to stack bodies on the point. Fake Dam tries to take it back from Logic, but you don't win out against a revolver against Logic, that's for sure. The man is an absolute beast. And now Favreal, Dr. Huddle finds 2. Favreal finds 2 for himself. Now they try to get back onto this point, but Logic is there and waiting, just poking around this tree. Oh, he gets 2 and assists Irrational finding his 2 as well. You could argue they were stolen from him there, but well done to Irrational and Logic. Teamwork at the end of the day. There is no I in team. He's on fire. Oh, he takes the head of Dr. Huddle as well. Absolute doming. He does finally get taken down by Fake Dam on the flank, but that is what we came to see. Logic just popping heads with the revolver. An absolute masterclass. He's still going as well after that rampage. He's back for more. He's low HP, but Favreal takes him down. It will be Zero Ground taking out the map of Sandstorm and Dojin. That was very, very comfortable from them in the end. Over 1,000 points. Poseidon tried valiantly, but they're just not on the level of Zero Ground, it would seem, at the moment.
Zero Ground is the Vivid Obsidian of the lower brackets. That's all I gotta say. It's still difficult to take them down, but with enough combined effort, it isn't gonna be too. I can't really say it's gonna be too easy nor too hard. All you gotta do is just work together as a team, get those pushes through, and just hold accordingly. Because I've seen Poseidon so many times just holding onto the point, but only having 2 people on the site and everyone else doing their own thing. They have to play together there, as Zero Ground is already doing. But other than that, it's still the first map. There's still a second map to go. And there are still many more opportunities for them to come back and reclaim their name.